Man, one of these days I'm gonna be able to stay at home. Won't have to be like driving everywhere all the time. It was another long day, but we're here. Let me get some things fired up real quick. This is our first September Marble stream. Happy September, everybody. Getting things fired up. I think the neighbor's mowing again. There's a low droning bassiness in my head, my ears. Yes, it is Sunday once again. Sunday once again. The weeks are flying. This is our first September stream. Where'd my notepad go? There we go. Welcome to this newest edition of Marbles on Stream. I love Report of the Week. What's going on? We got Annie, we got Wiki Taters, we got Coop Sounds, Sam, DB Cooper. Hello everyone. We got Dintu, Universe 7, Tony, JB Byrne. Welcome everyone. Skill Jim, Mr. Scarecrow, Mo, Triple A, Rooster, hello. Too Wicked, Nova Mortis, welcome. Terry, Pacho, welcome. We got Corey in here. Add a couple from the post. Okay. What's going on, Sally? The weather has been perfect lately. Oh my gosh, it has been so nice. Holy cow. Click to keep your team alive. Dust. Oh, so that's like a shop. I haven't even looked at some of these other like options here. Bloop. Ooh, we've got actual cold weather for once. It's dipping down pretty chilly at night. It feels so good. All that humidity's been gone for like a couple of weeks. I hope it sticks around and just like progressively gets colder, because I'm over the summer. I'm ready for the fall time. I have a feeling as well, isn't this month when we get the time change? They're still doing that, right? I thought they were talking about getting rid of that. At least around here, I'm pretty sure they're still doing that. So I think this month or maybe next month, we're gonna be an hour earlier than normal. Oh, it's all the way in November? Oh. Seems later. Usually it's like early fall. I thought it was like September, October. Interesting. Let's go ahead and get it going. We've stalled long enough. I do not have an answer for that one, Tony. No answer there. Uh-oh. Oh, here we go. The game's been freezing a lot lately. Let's kick things off here. So many more videos still to upload, so I need to probably go over those real quick. Man, I listened to that the collab there, the Amy, Courtney, and Poppy track. I saw a lot of you guys talking about it in the Discord. I really enjoyed it. Supposedly, there's another new President track that's actually good. I don't know. I saw some thumbnails saying it was heavier and less auto-tuney vocal effects-ish. Whatever that means. So maybe that one's good. I don't know. But the collab though, oh, it was so good. My favorite part to that track was how it was written, because it seemed like each of their sections had their own sort of like sound to it, like the band, which I really liked. You could hear a lot of influence from their bands in their sections, which was really cool how they tied it all together. It wasn't just like one song with a one like sort of song and they were all featured on it. It was like their own individual songs mixed together, and it flowed so well. We got Michael claiming this first win here. What's up, Cup Colts guy? I'll add you in after this one. I will say I do like the first one the most out of all the other ones. The most recent one I didn't care for much at all. All of them are horrible. I don't know, I haven't heard the newest one yet. The newest one might be okay, I don't know. I will say I have not gone back and listened to any of them in my free time. I did listen to the first one a couple of times in my free time, but I haven't gone back to any of the other ones. That says anything. Yeah, I should have added you in here. I definitely copy and pasted, did I not? Gosh. No. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I re-imported last week's sheet. Oh no. I didn't save the spreadsheet and uploaded the current one. I uploaded last week's. Uh-oh. That's not good. That would explain that. Because yeah, there's people in here that I didn't even add. Oh boy. It's one of those days. Okay, I have it saved. I will definitely import the right one this time. A lot of these names are the same though, but like for example, tactical AWOL I didn't put on the spreadsheet, but it's there. Yeah, Kennedy's there, but I didn't put. Yeah, it's last week's sheet. Gee dang it. I'll fix it for next one. At least Michael's here. That's a relief. Yeah, I hate being gone all day and then just immediately coming home and sitting down and not having like any time to really get in the zone, and I just like fire everything up and I'm just, yeah, I'm all over the place. There's some Coheed and Cambria, Number City. Take care of that and turn that off. Turn that up. Coheed nuke? I don't know. We'll see. Yeah, the neighbor is literally mowing, like right outside my window. I don't think the microphone will pick any of that up, but we'll see. Let's check it out. Let's kick things off here. We got Coheed and Cambria, Number City, requested by Michael. Let's give it a listen. This is gonna be a bizarre video. That is a crazy sort of bass tone. That is groovy. Really cool sounds. Oh, dude, the drums just sound so crisp. Was that some kind of trumpet? We got a lot of funky things going on in here. Ooh, the drums and bass on this are so fun. The vocals with that guitar on the side. What in the world? This is the most bizarre instrumental I've heard from them, but it's so fun. In this video it's like a stop motion video. This is crazy. So fun. I love the subtle vocal layer here too. Oh yeah. Bassline in this song is so sick. Really cool guitar tones too. Just such a bizarre type of song though. What in the world? What in the world? That was maybe their strangest song. Oh my gosh. Coheed and Cambria with that one. Number City. What a strange song, but so fun. It was so like funky and groovy, but had so many really obscure, just random sounds being tossed in throughout the back that were kind of adding to that sort of fun factor. But man, the bass lines in here were on point. I loved how crisp the drums sounded, and those two paired together were really kind of driving just an incredible groove throughout the song. We had fun bits of guitar here and there being kind of tossed into the right and left sides. I think it was a trumpet or some kind of like wind instrument tossed in there, adding like a completely different sort of texture and feel to the song as well. Some of those really high cleans, some really cool layers in there from the vocals. But such a just in a really good way too, not in a bad way. It's just such a strange and weird kind of song, but it really worked. Really funky and fun. The best way I could say it. And yeah, the video too was pretty odd as well. I think it was you call that like a stop motion video where everything's kind of taken in frames and pieced together, like tons and tons of photos. That's what it looked like to some degree. And that was, yeah, that was very interesting. I have no idea what kind of creature they were working on. It looked kind of like a sloth, but it wasn't a sloth, so I don't know what it was. The music video was lost media, and it's great that it's back up on YouTube after all these years. Oh, this is from 2013. So this is a re-upload. There was a small period of time where I started to doubt the Number City music video ever existed, and it was all just a weird dream. Interesting. Well, that's some important bit of context there. Interesting. Let me fix this. Let me fix this sheet real quick. We're gonna grab Copper Cold Sky. We're gonna grab Nova Mortis, and we're gonna grab Tactile AWOL. There we go. Okay. Save. Clear. Open. Import. There we go. Ewok inspired? Ooh, okay. Yeah, I can see that. I can see the Ewok inspiration there, actually. I was thinking sloth, but Ewok would make sense too. The Ewoks are some of the coolest creatures in the Star Wars series. I really like the Ewoks, and I like the Jawas. The little junk traders. Ooh, those are fun too. Here we go, back on track. Everything should be fixed this time around. Oh, I forgot to go over the uploads. Uh-oh. Okay, I'll do that after this. Before I can get food after stream, I gotta go to my parents' house because I need help. I have to cut an outlet faceplate. Never in my life would I thought I would ever have to do something so ridiculous like this. I have to cut down the little faceplate that goes over an outlet in the wall. Because the wise guys that did the electrical work in the house that I'm remodeling decided it was a good idea to put an outlet like right next to the door frame. So then when they put like the trim around the door, the outlet's like basically almost being covered by the door trim. So I have to like almost cut the outlet faceplate in half. So that way I can still like cover the outlet, but it fit around the door trim. The whole thing is ridiculous. Might even be on the verge of insane actually, but I'm just ready to be. I'm over it. I'm over it. I'm thinking no more projects for a little while. As soon as this is done and over with, I'm not going to be taking on any more projects for a little bit. And somehow, like, half the marbles are gone. I didn't even really see what happened there, but we got Mr. Scarecrow, maybe. Oh, Rusty sliding in. Wait, it's stalling. The Scarecrow stalled a little bit there. Rusty sliding right on in. Hold on a second. I thought it was a done deal. No more buses, no more houses, no. I'm not getting involved in any more projects for the foreseeable future. I'm just gonna be boring and buy an index fund or something. Maybe work on things around here a little bit. I want to like fix up the outside. I've got like a little patio thing with a pergola and a gas fire pit that I need to like fix up. I started to clean it up like last year and then I paused on it and I haven't been back to it yet because I've always been going to the other place to work on stuff. Might do some things around here. Might do some more landscaping. Got that Midwestern vibe going on. Working on the yard. Well, good time to join the stream, Rusty. Welcome. Check out some mouth culture. Johnny Cold Shoulder. Oh, you know what's funny? I have autoplay off and it autoplays anyways. How does this happen? Why is this a little unsettling here? This is like some Final Destination type of image where the face is like blurred out because they're like next on the chopping block. Let's check it out. We got Mouth Culture, Johnny Cold Shoulder, requested by Rusty Red. Let's give it a listen.
Hopeless ocean, I'm swimming right out into the open water before you. Say you couldn't say it cause it's right on my tongue. What have we done? I don't wanna get used to this, no.
I mean, it's immediately gorgeous.
Used to this, used to this. Oh, what a shame.
Oh, yeah.
Always thought that we'd be chasing the sun. If it's not what you want, then go do it your own way. The times they change, it's strange.
Yeah, that bass sits perfectly in there with the drums. This sounds very familiar to some degree as well. Gosh, what is this reminding me of a little bit? Sounds incredible. I wish I could figure out what it reminds me of because it sounds so good. That melody is pretty familiar as well. That is very familiar. Incredible voice. Ooh, those layers. It's funny, my neighbor used to call my dad Johnny Boy all the time back where I grew up. Oh, dude, it sounds so good. Ooh. Some good bit of raspiness in there. I'm surprised this doesn't have more views. Ooh. Yeah, the instrumental on that was pretty much perfect. There are a lot of similarities to the sound of this song that reminds me of some other things, and I have no idea what they are. Some kind of older songs. I have no idea what they are, but man, I wish I could figure them out. I really love that guy's voice. Gorgeous tones. I love that bit of raspiness there towards the end, kind of pushing almost into the sort of unclean side. Not quite, but just adding a little bit of raspiness into that singing was very nice touch. But the drums, bass sounded perfect with that sweet, like just sweet guitar going on there. And again, some very memorable melodies. I wish I could figure out what I'm thinking of. I really enjoyed that though. Really enjoyed that. I feel like that should have way more views. It's only got like a couple thousand. Dang. Oh. I clicked on their link here. Yeah, they're touring in like all the UK. Going to Glasgow. Crazy. Really enjoyed that. It's funny too, because yeah, my neighbor used to call my dad Johnny Boy all the time. John Boy or Johnny Boy. I remember he was such a character, that guy, in the neighborhood that I grew up in. He was the type of, I don't know if this is like a common thing or like a Midwestern thing, but he was the type of guy that would like be in his garage all day and not like doing stuff in the garage. He'd just be sitting in the garage. He'd have the garage door up and he'd be sitting. He had like this corner with a mini fridge and like a tiny, back like in the early 2000s, you know, some people had the really small like 12-inch TVs, the small little box TVs. He had one of those like out in the garage on the mini fridge, and he would just sit on an upside down bucket, and he'd just sit out there with the garage door open and just basically like that's where he hung out. He wasn't like somebody who sat on the couch and watched TV. He was in the garage on a bucket all day, and he'd be smoking a cigarette and had like the news on or something, drinking a beer, and just be there like all day. I don't know if that was a Midwestern thing or if that's common, but like that's what he did all the time. And anytime my dad would like be outside working on the yard or something, he saw him, he'd say, "Hey, John Boy, hey, Johnny Boy, what's going on?" That guy was a character. He was the best though, because when we would go trick-or-treating, he would say, "You come by my house at the end and I'll give you everything that's left." So we would make that our final stop, and he would just dump the entire like candy bowl into our buckets. Good neighbor. Have no idea where he's at nowadays. King of the Hill style? Yeah, it does sound pretty King of the Hill, doesn't it? I haven't seen that show in forever. He had a big Harley motorcycle too. Him and his wife would go on like weekend trips. I feel like times have changed though. Like I don't really interact with my neighbors at all. Neighbors don't, at least around where I'm at. I mean, it's probably varies from neighborhood to neighborhood, but it just seems like people don't really interact much anymore. I think I've said hi to my neighbor like one time. Ooh, we got Bailey popping out here. Claim the win. I'm gonna have some new neighbors pretty soon. A couple of houses sold in here, so it'll be interesting to see who moves in. That's usually what most people are interested in. They're like, who's moving in down the street? But they'll never go talk to them. They just want to know. They're just nosy. I remember like way back, and we moved into our, I guess it's kind of like my second childhood home or whatever, but we moved into that house in 2003. And that was like a time where like you moved in the neighborhood and you had everybody coming up and like knocking on your door and like introducing themselves and like bringing like a homemade cookies or something, like a little housewarming gift. I'm like, I don't know if that even, do people even do that anymore? I haven't seen it. Everybody kind of keeps to themselves, at least where I'm at now. Oh, she threw you off, Tony. We got some woe is me. F you too then. Dang, this is a newer song too. How many singles did Woe Is Me put out? Unless this is a re-upload. It says 2 weeks ago. Every time the music stops, I just hear the lawnmower outside. He's going. He's mowing. Oh, an album came out. Oh. So this is the new album, Daybreak. Dang, then they've got a mixture on here then. Let's see what this one is. Yeah, let's check it out. We got Woe Is Me F You Too then, requested by Bailey. Let's give it a listen. This sounds like it could be heavy. Oh, snap. Woo. Kicks are punchy. I'll be shocked if they throw something country in this, because this sounds way too heavy and it's good. Crashes. Woo. Freaking tones. The guitar is sick. Freaking distortion. These drums are sick. So far, this is more of the Woe Is Me that I personally like. I mean, this goes hard. Even the vocals are just so intense. Little drum and bass going on. What in? Stop and go. The vocals are just going, but they're really faded, building some kind of suspense. Just going up and up. This goes hard. Holy moly. That is dirty. They just end like that, huh? Okay. Okay, that's more. There we go. There we go. That's more in line of what I love that this band does. I will take this song over. Oh, gosh, I don't even remember. Let me go look at the title of that other one. I will take this song any day over Devil in My Mind. Oh yeah, I'll take this song any day over that one. That was heavy. That went hard. Crazy drops. Nice punchy kicks. Love the distortion in those crazy heavy chunky riffs. That was really cool. A lot of good suspenseful builds in here. Just again, a lot of explosive moments, and the vocals were just brutal. They could have tossed some cleans in here. I wouldn't mind at all, but the whole vibe of this was just so like thrashy and punchy and just heavy. That was a really good song. This is much more, again, in line with what I think the band does really well. I'm not gonna knock them for trying the other stuff, but you know, putting them side by side, this is a clear winner for me. Sheesh. My goodness. Me too then. This person, there's only 4 comments on this. I like the other songs way more. Need to stop putting so much energy in the past. Okay, I don't know anything about the past of the band. I'm assuming that comment is because they used to make a lot of heavy music and now they're not making so much heavy music. Which is fine. It's just some people have a preference. For me, I have no opinion really on older music, so it's not so much that I want them to stay heavy. It's just I like the heavier stuff that they make. It's really that simple. Have to give the album a chance. First couple didn't. Yeah, well, that's what I'm saying. I mean, if you got a couple of tracks like that sprinkled in there, you know, sometimes that can make up for some more lackluster songs. Chris got Tony's joke. It is about Tyler Carter. What? I thought Tyler Carter was Issues? That's not Woe Is Me, is it? I don't know. You guys know I can't keep vocalists straight. He was in Woe Is Me originally. Oh, okay. So I take it that was the band's heavier era then? And people are complaining that they want that sound back? That happens to a lot of bands though. I mean, when bands change up their style or their sound, you're always going to have the group of people that get mad about it. And they're like, oh, I wish when they sounded like this, it was so much better. Like, trust me, I completely understand that. But it's okay. It's okay. I don't mind some of their other songs that sound dramatically different and have some country-ish vibes to it. But if I had a preference, I would pick that song. Daniel is holding this lead, but we shall see. Oh, just swept off the map. Oh wait, maybe not. I don't know what's happening now, actually. I don't know. Where is the finish line? Nostalgia just won, but where? Oh. I don't. Oh, okay. Well, that was weird. But Nostalgia won. Oh, okay. Okay, I see. I see now. Man, what is it with vocalists just becoming so sussy? What is going on with that? That is like a common theme, it seems like. It's sad, but it seems very common. And it's always the vocalist. It seems like it's always the lead vocalist. It's like up to some sussy stuff. It's never like the drummer. I'm sure there's examples, right? But it's, you know, it's just weird. Let's check this out. We got some Thrice Fire Breather. Is this another one of those instrumentals or something different? Ooh, it looks like it is. Okay. Oh, this one's not an instrumental? Oh. Oh, that's cool too. I'm sure it's going to be good either way because I really enjoyed that other one off of this fire and water thingy. Let's check it out. We got Thrice Fire Breather, requested by Nostalgia Clinic. Let's give it a listen. That is unsettling. In a very cool way. Whoa, that transition. Oh, I love that. That's awesome. That is just so eerie. It's so cool. All of that ambience. Holy moly. That is such a cool bass tone. Ooh. This guy's voice almost kind of reminds me of Anthony Green's, so slightly. I don't know what it is. That was the first name that came to my mind. I love the voice. This instrumental is insane too. The distinction between the guitars. There's a lot of attitude in it. I like that. All right, we're getting the woes. Getting the lighters out. Got that lead guitar singing. That sounds so cool. Yeah, it's a great melody. Pairs so well together. Those vocal woes with that guitar. That's a good pairing. And you just have that persistent riff in the back too. The way that everything's tuned, it feels like everything's got like some bit of like some kind of distortion or something on it. This sounds so cool. Like a lot of in the instrumental, like a lot of grit to just the sounds that the different guitars and the bass and everything is making. I love when you got, sometimes I like a lot of crisp sounds, but sometimes I love a lot of sounds that have a texture to them, whether it's some grittiness or I don't know, even like lots of little like bendy type notes or scrapes and slides, just things that have a lot of variety, texture, different sounds, pitches, whatever. It makes for a pretty exciting listening sometimes. And I thought there were a lot of texture on a lot of the instrumentals in this song that sounded really cool, and the vocals were like on point as well. That was a really well done track. I would have taken that as an instrumental either way, but the vocals really added to that. That was very nice. I really enjoyed that one too. And all these are so good. So good. Light to the finish. Final track of the day. Oh, because I keep forgetting. Real quick, before we're done this. Songs that I have to upload. Why are some of these like a minute? I must have fudged something up. The new Star Set, Shattered Dreams. Gorgeous song. Don Broco, Hype Man. I had a criticism about that song. I had a criticism about that Don Broco song. It sounded mixed, kind of muddied. It could have been my headphones, but in comparison to Cellophane, it did not sound as crisp. I really enjoyed the song, but something seemed off from an audio point of view. It could have been my headphones though. And then of course the poppy Amy Lee Courtney track and Casket's Closure. I think that's where we're at on the new releases. Yeah, this is number 5. It's race number 5. And last week's Sub Sundays, of course. It was a ban? No, I seriously, like, sometimes, and sometimes it's a YouTube thing. Like, I told myself I need to go hear it on Spotify. I never did. I need to go do that. Sometimes YouTube screws with the audio by like compressing the file or something. So sometimes if something sounds off on YouTube, it's always a good idea to go listen on another platform doesn't have to be Spotify, it could be Apple Music, just any of the other like audio streaming services to see if it sounds the same or different. I told myself I was going to do that and then I forgot. I need to go do that. Man, the marbles are flying, but not to the finish. Hold on, we got JB Byrne, first one off here. Can we do it? Okay, this is our group here. Just got to get through the pegs. Oh man, oh, it's a battle. Ooh, Universe holding the lead. There it is. Managed to just slide right on through. Swindled again? Yeah, you were the first one to fall off. You had a 1 in 44 chance to be the first one to fall off. Sometimes when you think about it the reverse way, it's impressive too, right? There is speculation on that Amy, Courtney, and Poppy song though. There was speculation in the comments that it was not just a one song, it was going to be a trilogy. And the speculation was that that song overall felt more of an Evanescence song. And you had kind of Poppy and Courtney supporting Amy, which I could see. It seemed like Amy was kind of contributing throughout the whole song while starting the song with her verse first. So the speculation is that there's going to be a second and third release that are more Poppy themed where they support Poppy more, and Courtney themed where they support Courtney more. So we'll see. We'll see if that's real or not, or if it's just a bunch of people trying to cook something up. We got Of Machines becoming closer to closure. Closer to closure. Little tongue twister. Ooh, it's an old one from Rise Records. Hold up. This is the old Dance Gavin Dance sort of like layout here. So they must have used this sort of template for a lot of the bands, I think. Because this is exactly what a lot of the Dance Gavin Dance videos look like. The original drummer of Woe Is Me was in this band. Man, these people float from band to band throughout time. It's pretty crazy how a lot of people have been in a lot of the same bands. It's very interesting. I don't know how people keep that straight either. I guess it's not hard when you like follow bands very closely. It seems very confusing to me sometimes. But yeah, let's check it out. We got Of Machines becoming close to closure, requested by Universe 7. Let's give it a listen. Super melodic guitar. Used to be someone that asked for the band a lot. Maybe they'll come back if they left. Ooh. Oh yeah, okay. This feels very Sort of classic clean song cleans. What? Whoa! That's up there. Super emo haircuts. Holy crap, they're clean vocalists. The guitar work is amazing. So fun. I love that guitar. Lot of strumming. Oh yeah. That's insane. Love that. It's on the verge of having a post-rock vibe. A lot of this lead guitar strumming is really nice. Jesus, that was so cool. That sounds awesome. Just let everything drop out. Oh. Vocals in this band are awesome. Was Asking Alexandria on this label too back in the day? This band sounds and reminds me of a lot of bands, and I just love the sound of it, but much more like a crazy focus on just lead guitar. So much lead guitar in that. I really just enjoyed the lead guitar on that. Freaking crazy, so melodic, so much strumming. Their clean vocalist is crazy good. Some of like the most insane ranges. Oh, it was Sumerian. Yeah, you're right. Sumerian. Yeah. Okay. But yeah, Dance Gavin Dance was definitely there because I recognized the text format from when we listened to a lot of that. So did this band just disappear? Curious to know what happened to the band. But I love how they almost lean. I mean, I guess, yeah, post-hardcore. Just the amount of like lead guitar strumming and everything was I love that type of stuff. It's very satisfying. It's melodic, but sometimes it can take sort of like an ambient approach to the background of the song that's really cool. Drummer, I thought it sounded awesome. Bass was good, but nothing really standoutish for me in here. It was really driven by just the sheer amount of crazy guitar work, and both the vocalists sounded awesome. The cleans were very impressive. Some of those notes were just really just belting really high up there and sounded great, and not like it didn't feel like there was a heavy use of like auto-tune or anything either, which I guess I was kind of expecting, because that was kind of like the trend in that sort of era. It seemed like bands like Attack Attack and stuff, you got a lot of like auto-tuney cleans. I don't know, that was a very well done song. I really enjoyed that. It's crazy that it's so old though. Crazy. of Machines. I wonder if the only one album and disappeared. You know, it's crazy. It seems like that happens a lot. There's like a band or a super group or something, and they cook up like a really good album and then just vanish. They fall apart or something goes wrong and they just disappear. It sucks. It sucks that that happens so much. Whoever requested this band a lot, you know, I hope that like years later this pops up, you know, now being years later from when they were asking for it, it pops up in their YouTube feed and they're like, oh my god, that guy finally listened to that band. And they come back. We'll see. We'll see. That was really good though. I enjoyed that. I'm gonna go ahead and Isles and Glaciers. Yeah, that was one of them. That was one of them that I listened to. I don't know if I've heard Substructure. If we did one more race, it'd be the 800 race. Well, I'm gonna save the 800th race for next week because I'm like dying. I hope next Sunday I don't have to leave the house. If I don't have to leave the house, I'll be in a much better position. But it's been rough constantly driving and just being everywhere and not being at home. The 800 is crazy. 800 requested songs is insane. And those only happened because you guys showed up. So thanks for being here, everyone. But with that, I am going to call it. And those uploads that I mentioned earlier will be coming out shortly. And I'll see everybody next weekend. Fall time is approacheth. Maybe be on time next week. That's my goal. I'm gonna try. Everybody have a good week. Have a good night. I'll see everyone later. Bye-bye. Peace out. I'm going to get some food. I don't know what yet. I'm gonna figure that out. I gotta go to my parents, cut that outlet cover. It's a mess. I'll see everybody later. Bye-bye.